Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Lamb has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Takes a good curveball at the knees. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
So striding forward now, David Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hamilton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
In now, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Favorable call in there for a strike. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
3-2 now. Arrieta into the windup. Here comes the 3-2, and the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Herman recovers. A throw down to first. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Batting 7.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no. Oh, no, of course.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Drilled to the left side. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Jake Lamb standing in now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. In there, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First two hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Brandon Drury will bat next. This is foul right side.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Roberto Osuna comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Runners are at first and third with none out. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And a double steal try here. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Chris Herman. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Felipe Rivero is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. He's set and the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. One run is scored. Throw won't get him.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send it because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Zobrist back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Back now in the desert Southwest. Set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix. T.J. McFarland, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Ben Zobrist stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. 1-1 now to Zobrist. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock on the run. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, they were talking about before the game, we got to get in that bullpen, and sure enough, the double and now a single, and before you know it, the reliever's in trouble.
David Wright will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
1-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Standing in now, Big Daddy Bones, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock giving chase. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You see them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Here comes the tying run home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Carlos Santana will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. A throw behind the runner at second, back in standing. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
On the ground, up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Jung Ho Gong will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Carlos Santana will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Jung Ho Gong is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
David Price.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price.
Left fielder
Jock Peterson is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Jock Peterson.
David Peralta is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Again, a 1-2. In the air now out to left field. Hamilton is under it. 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 44,
Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Peterson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 6-4, the out. Garland permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. afternoon baseball here on the show. Tonight, it's Conquest Baseball between the Beasts and the Cardinals. Boston attempts to add another stronghold. Next, this is hit the other way out toward left field. Piscotty has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
The first baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Clear skies this afternoon, 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Here comes the 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pham is after it, and that's the second out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Gonzalez is up with it. They'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. 3-1. Here it is. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Benintendi is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money on.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Piscotty rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Striding in, Matt Carpenter. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman. Now Kyle Seager. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Seager will make the turn for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Kevin Kiermaier is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Lays off 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting 7th.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the plate, number 11. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 11.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Left side, there is Seager. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. This is lifted out to left. Hamilton is under it, 2 down.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Greg Garcia. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So often overlooked, but what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Line to the right side. Oh, and he botches it. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Roberto Ozuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Dexter Fowler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stephen Piscotty is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call. Line drive to center field. Pham is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 54.
Josh Reddick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Piscotty is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. St. Louis earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Colin McHugh Afternoon baseball here on the show. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Beasts and the Cardinals. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, temperature hot, but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Hit sharply on the ground. Jerko fields it cleanly, and a rather easy first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs, so I get that leadoff guy on. I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0 delivery. Bullet back up the middle. Pham is there, two gone. On to first, and they get the double play. One hit. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One down. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals. Starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows a pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
2-2 the count.
The 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Zobrist ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Oh, that's
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's on to. Here's Didi Gregorius. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And that misses for ball 1. Seager will wait on the 1-0. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting 6.
So digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second, one out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have him in trouble.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. Number 11 has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting 8.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Jerko, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. First pitch on its way. Jed Jerko is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Batting fifth.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in, number 11. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Beautiful day for baseball here in the Midwest. Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. Josh Reddick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Josh Reddick.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat. Big Daddy Bones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a high pop up. Carpenter is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. but you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the book.
16, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. So no. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Yadier Molina.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Now, midnight. His fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out.
The shortstop.
At the plate, Greg Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 58, Jose Martinez.
In there, strike one.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Attention, please. Now pitching for
So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call. Line toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Kyle Seager is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here he comes on 2-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
now batting.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. And he pops him up back behind second base. Garcia will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in to try it again. Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Late that time for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Piscotty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chad Green.
Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jock Peterson.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out with the man at first. Driven nicely into the gap. Kiermaier is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Roberto Ozuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Dexter Fowler is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Leading off in the Cardinal 4th.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Stephen Piscotty is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 1-2. Here's Zobrist now at second. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Here's Jed Jerko now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Slurve in there, strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes.
Zobrist is there. makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our with the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. We expect a good battle out of this conquest matchup between the Beasts and the Cardinals. Grounded to third, and he's retired one away.
Batting second.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Pham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Now at the plate,
16.
Andrew Benintendi. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler, as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Tommy Pham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Back-to-back changeups. He spit on the first one, recognizing it well, saw the second one, and didn't miss it for the base hit.
Here's Jed Jerko now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. Here's Matt Carpenter. And the changeup is way low that time.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Hit hard up the middle. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1.
Leading off for Boston.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
First offering on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Piscotty comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First swing. For him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball hit hard toward first. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play and the inning is over.
Leading off for the
into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, if you like offense, this is the game to watch. Second inning with the leadoff single. They've already got 4 hits so far in this game. The offense is clicking.
Yadier Molina is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Chad Green takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. The 0-1. 1-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
1-2. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Striding in, Greg Garcia. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So often overlooked, but what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. But get the pitcher to the plate right now.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting,
Dexter Fowler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that's in there. Base hit. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
now batting, left fielder.
Steven Piscotty will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounded to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call. Ben Zobrist is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Pham on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Josh Reddick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Josh Reddick.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Garcia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting,
digging in to try it again. Big Daddy Bones 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Garcia comes up with it on to first, and that's your ball game. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Trevor Bauer lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Beasts and the Cardinals. Boston will look to grow their empire. Coming up next. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Wow, talking about starting the game off fast. We couldn't even get the lineups up yet. He's already homered on the first pitch. There could be fireworks today.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting third,
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ball two. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
batting fourth,
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
The pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here. Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
1-1. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Drilled to first. Carpenter has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, HR?
He's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second,
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Piscotty.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third,
In now,
Center
Tommy
fielder,
Pham. No one
Tommy
aboard for him,
Pham.
and 2 gone here in the first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground toward short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Fourth, second baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. At the plate, Matt Carpenter looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back-to-back singles.
Third baseman.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cards for. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Kevin Kiermaier is on deck. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Kevin Kiermaier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Bounce to first. Carpenter is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Billy Hamilton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Josh Reddick will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham moves over, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. Boston leads this one 2-1. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Yadier Molina.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
Striding in, Greg Garcia. He got to take his first cuts here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that will go down as a painful single. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Jose Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Benintendi sprinting after it. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Now batting.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Roberto Ozuna trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call. Big Daddy Bones is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The first base.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Marwin Gonzalez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. Taken in by Carpenter, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Ball one.
Outside, that's a ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in to try it again. Jed Jerko. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Low. I think that was the slurve there. 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike one. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Number 11.
Here's the first pitch to him. Number 11 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Jerko has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 2-2. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Number 35,
coming to the plate now, Greg Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Inside with what looked like the slurve. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at Seager. He goes to first. He is out. Colton Wong will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. Too low. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Felipe Rivero, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit, 1 left.
Your attention, please.
Tyler Lyons.
Now pitching.
The 6'4" southpaw comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Tyler Lyons.
Ben Zobrist is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in the count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play. Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Billy Hamilton goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Right.
Out into right center. Well hit. Zobrist rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Bones comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. The relay. Throw back to 2nd, and that's a double play. Tyler Clippard will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Tyler Clippard.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Left fielder.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Benintendi, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. So it'll be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Tommy Pham is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2 pitch hit in the air to center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman,
Jerko started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier on the run. Oh, and he botches it. Throwing to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Matt Carpenter is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, number 11. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Squared that one up just a little late. And that misses. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Kiermaier is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over, and that's exactly